It takes the place of the last two, so it goes da 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 da. Yeah, exactly.
Because we're gonna hit dun dun dun.
I don't know, just on the choruses especially, I like the way that the screams sound faster when it's like separate,
Yeah.
separate. It's just instead of like separate, separate. You know, it has a better, more like frenetic, crazy sound.
Going to cook up that, which is the scratch track. We're not going to end up using that, but that is the guide that I will play along to then. We have the drums all mic'd up and set up the way that we want to. So we'll capture that as I go through the scratch track, and then we have the take or takes that we need. Then Drew and Petey will sit down and edit all that and do all their like wizardry magic that they do, and then they'll put the guitar and vocals and bass over that. So essentially, am I losing anything in the translation? Bassist, Tom 1, Tom 2, bassist, 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 bassist.
What the? Oh, right.
Tom 1. Cool. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. So ugly. Fuck. I just had to. I don't have it locked in as far as this new way.
Yeah. It's probably gonna take some time practicing with it.
But we also need you to get it exactly right the first time.
You're coming in on time, but on the wrong beat.
Yeah, we go.
It's like hella stunner. It's crazy.
Oh Jesus. So what I'm hearing, so like, for those of you who don't record or don't like play music maybe, or just don't do it the way that I'm doing it. So in addition to the music, I'm hearing a click track, right? That's like perfectly on time to kind of keep me perfectly on time. And it helps as guidance, but it's also, it can suck kind of as a drummer to submit yourself to that, because I'm a passionate person and I want to play with passion on the song, but you have to stay in line with that click track, right? And
passionately in time though.
Passionately in time.
Yeah, right.
So this first couple tries was beginning all together. There's people way smarter, way better than I who could just nail that right off the bat. But
Yeah, but there's also people that are way dumber and way less talented than you who
I don't know, but let's not say things we can't take back. like way off in the choruses for some reason. I feel it's weird.
Some of it, like you nailed that like probably to me the hardest one is the second verse. How I do the shuffle rhythm going. Talk about amateur to pro, or like the difference in the sound of the recording. It's the bands that take the time to get the takes that are, you know, where they're on or whatever, or at least they edit them until they're to the point where they are. You know, but really that is the thing. I mean, unless you're like a kind of niche band, like or like a, you know, like that one band that like Kurt Cobain was into that was like 3 Norwegian sisters and they just like sucked super bad and they like couldn't play their instruments. And they had like a whole album that was just like just like horrible guitar and like the drums are super off. Like unless you're like trying to do it for like a character in the music, which I mean I have no problem with. Like I love junky sounding stuff and shitty sounding stuff, like trashy sounding stuff. Yeah, I mean half the equipment I use is ghetto equipment. Like I mean I love the sound of that kind of noisy style, but I think that's like, I don't know, it's just like for the character of what we do in our songs, like it kind of makes sense to fit in with what people kind of do in this genre, since we're kind of I don't know, we're trying to compete with what's out now, I guess, in a way. So it's like I like to arm it with that kind of mentality, almost like I do with my electronic music and stuff. I mean, like the weird thing is I'm not the only person who does like this is all rock music and all. There is no vitality and life in recording anymore, where people just come in and they're super good and they just lay down these like badass session music tracks, or they're just like super perfect with their attitude and can just like, you know, it's just hard to do that. And it didn't help or it didn't hurt that they had like, you know, all this $5,000 Neve consoles and all this crap to make it sound extra good and buttery.
With that said, let's fuck this shit up.
But the fill is just 4 kicks with crashes. You know, separate right into it.
That's awesome. Awesome. I'm excited.